Welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. How is everybody? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. For your Scorpio April to May read. April to May. So it's the end of this week, beginning of next week. Or end of this week, so the rest of this week for April. And then for the entire month of May is what we're tapping into for you, Scorpio. Right now you have Unstoppable by Sia on right now. This next month you're going to be feeling like there's nothing that could stop you from going forward toward your goals. It may be feeling like a little bit of a fight for you, but you're going to be in this empowering energy to where it's like nobody is going to be able to stop you from achieving what it is that you want to achieve. You're feeling unstoppable this coming month. All right. Hey, Infinite. Welcome in, darling. All right. We're going to go ahead and get you your oracle card for the month, and we'll read from the book for this. Now I'm finishing up this oracle just for the signs, Libra through Pisces, but we're going to restart here, I think next week, change it up a little bit for Taurus through, Taurus through Leo, I think. All right, you have number 6, Beaver Spirit. Lay a solid foundation. Could be building a new foundation, starting something from the ground up. So it could be a business plan of yours that you have something that you're wanting to start from the ground up, and you feel like nothing is going to stop you from getting this done. It's like, get her done. Like nothing is going to stop you. You could just be building, it could be a new relationship. This is the beaver. It's also something about maybe a dam. Something that has been blocked for you is going to be opening up. It could be an emotional dam for you as well. It's like you're going to be like really able to kind of purge some sort of negative energies. Something that you feel like has been kind of holding you down. In Scorpio, you do have that, I believe it's the full moon coming in for you. And that energy always is like it's a purging energy. So there could be something, some old wounds that you've held on to that'll be resurfacing a little bit, but you're going to be able to just purge that from your system. You know, sometimes we just need a good cry and just to let something go. And it's like, okay, once you get that cry out, that good cry out, it's like you feel better. It's like, all right, let's do this. Let's go. All right, number 6 could resonate with you. It's something about somebody coming home as well. You got, I think it's Matchbox 20. You're gone. If you're gone, like somebody's coming home, or feels like that they're coming home. It could even be within yourself. Finally coming home to yourself. All right, number 15 or 16 can resonate, or 7 or 6. Again, double confirmation on the 6s. Beaver Spirit is here to tell you about a power within you that is born of spirit, the source from which all life arises. This is the power to establish the sacred connection with the universal consciousness and co-create the world you desire. Know that it takes work to lay a solid foundation for your dreams. If, with Spirit as your partner, you bring the twigs and branches of your intentions and desires and spread them across the river of time, you'll be amazed at what you can do. That which you desire will come to you and remain sustainably if you build on a sturdy foundation. Keep your intention and energy consistent and deliberate, using all your resources and the energy of this wonderful, productive time. Spirit is your partner, helping you along as you change the course of your life in a way that your heart desires. Your Beaver Spirit has come to warn you to check for rotten wood in the foundations of your dreams. Perhaps you've built your hopes on faulty promises or wishful thinking. Or Beaver Spirit may be telling you it's time to accept things as they are and perhaps consider abandoning a project, relationship, or situation so you can make room for something better. Beaver Spirit says you can always get busy and build something fresh and new if the desire is true. All manner of miracles can spring up from new, strong foundation when you remember your partnership with Spirit. Be clear about what you're building and why, choosing from a place of worthiness, well-being, and wholeness. Self-understanding and acceptance will provide you with a solid blueprint to begin again. Get busy now. Beaver Spirit says this is not a time to procrastinate, but a time to start building again. Always mindful of the foundation you are laying, trusting that Spirit is co-creating with you. That's awesome. So yeah, some of you, you're building something new, and it could be a relationship. Again, it could be a job. It could be like something creative that you're really tapping into that energy, and just know you're being guided to do that. It's like you are on your divine path and you're being guided to whatever it is that you have in mind, to go forth with that and trust in yourself and trust in God that you are doing what you're meant to do. All right. I'm going to set this up. I'm going to pull out 5 cards, one for each week. So the one for the rest of this week, and then the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th week of May. And I will lay out all the cards, but I don't want to get ahead of myself in like jump weeks. Let me put it that way. So it's like back and forth, where I'm leaving y'all like, wait, when is that? I don't want to have to do that and confuse people. So we'll just get it started. Let's get it started. Yeah, Scorpio, you're like, let's get it started. You're wanting to start something. Equal give and take. This week you're wanting something equal. If you're putting forth some sort of effort and energy into a situation, you want that brought back to you as well. So if you're giving into a relationship or whatever, you want equal reciprocity. And you may have somebody coming in towards you that is willing to do that with you. Oh, some of you could be famous in the spotlight. It's saying don't give up. You may have obstacles in your way, but keep pushing through. High hopes. For some of you, you may have had high hopes for a situation, and you're kind of losing faith in that. If it was built on a faulty foundation, yeah, it may falter, but you're being guided and moved into a direction that is truly meant for you. Somebody may be wanting to rebuild. I'm getting like rebuild the dam. Because there may have been like some like things were hiding, missing, and now somebody's wanting to come in towards you. It's like filling in the gaps. And now they want to come in and share their, it's like not just share their abundance with you, but they want a partnership now with you. The Emperor, look at you sitting on your throne. This is Aries energy, so you are tapping into that Aries energy. You're just like being a front runner, a go-getter. You're taking what you want. Not so much taking what you want, but you are in this energy of like, and it's very powerful, like front runner dynamic. Blazing through. Alright. These are my Renaissance cards. I love this deck. And I love this one too. My fairy cards. Or it's a spring, I think it was springtime or spring fairy or something like that. They're very beautiful. I love the artwork on it. Okay. Temperance. You're balanced within yourself. Things are balancing out in your life. Whatever it is that you're putting forth into the universe or putting forth out there, you are receiving as well. So it's like you are receiving good things this week. It could even just be recognition for what it is that you do. For some of you, it could be volunteer, but it's also filling your own, I don't say it's filling your own ego, but like if you volunteer into something, it's making you feel good to be able to put out there whatever you're assisting or helping with or whatever, but you're getting feedback that from people who are grateful for whatever it is that you have assisted them with. So you're getting some sort of recognition this week, which is going to make you feel really good. It's going to make you feel like, you know, not so much this boss energy, but it's going to make you feel empowered, feel just real good about yourself, that what it is that you are doing, you're meant to do. And it's like you're feeling whole within yourself now, Scorpio. It's a beautiful energy this week for you. You're feeling really good. All right, let's see. Hey, Selima, how are you? Or Selah? All right, courage key. Okay. Standing against the wind, open doors and storms, bravery unlocks freedom, courage. This Emperor energy, it is also a very, I mean, this is Leo energy on here, and this is Aries. You're in this very fired up energy. It's like you are ready. you've grown. You're balanced within yourself. You're whole in yourself, and you are in this very courageous energy to where you're ready to wither any storm that comes your way. It's like, all right, bring it on. What we got next? What we got next? What we got next? And you're willing to help others through some sort of storm or something. It's like maybe you're somebody who helps heal others, because your ability to withstand certain situations that could have knocked others down or set others back. You are definitely in some sort of energy to where it's just like you're not going to allow that to happen. You're standing your ground. You're just not going to be like a pushover anymore, in a sense. Like you're going to invest your energy into something that is going to be equally fulfilling. And sometimes it's setting up those boundaries, but you are not going to put up with anything that you're not willing to want to put up with. And it's like you're kind of going against the grain. You may be having people who are trying to tell you, you need to do this, you need to do that. And you're like, no, that doesn't feel right to me. This feels right to me. And by doing that, by standing firm and standing up for yourself and your own beliefs, you are receiving some sort of cosmic rewards. So that's amazing. You've got like this very like not just stoic, but it's a very just like regal energy about you right now. You know, the lion represents like royal status a lot of the time, and you know they are like the king of, you know, the animal kingdom basically. And by doing that, it combined with that emperor energy, it's like you're feeling like all powerful. Be careful not to get too much in your ego, Scorpio, because once people, you know, people are going, especially if you are doing well for yourself and they see you on the rise or they see you doing extremely well, you're going to have a lot of people around you who are going to blow smoke up your ass. Of course, Scorpios, y'all are very intuitive. You're going to see right through the bullshit. But you're wanting to keep the energies around you that are not only going to uplift you, but who are also going to tell you the truth, be honest with you. Miracles, 777 could resonate with you. You got some, like I'm telling you, because you've stepped into this energy, you're being rewarded by God, by the universe. 777. What once felt unreachable is now entering your field of reality. Stay in your frequency of trust and expect to witness the extraordinary made real. So whatever you've been manifesting, it could have been something to where you thought would never happen. It is coming towards you, and you are feeling so good this week. And because you are in this very, not just powerful, but you are embodying it, you are, you know, expressing that as well. And for some of you, you could be receiving some sort of funds, but you are donating, you know, some of that back out there as well. And because you are helpful to others, you're going to be experiencing kickbacks from that. Now, you could have done this in the past, but because that has happened, you are now this week starting to reap some of those rewards for your past efforts. Or you're going to be starting something new that maybe you thought it was not going to work or take off, and it's going to. All right, we're just going to clear these, get these out here real quick. All right, next week you've got heartbreak. Four of Wands, Knight of Swords. You're feeling sad. May have felt betrayed in a situation with this Three of Swords energy, and it's been hurtful. It could be facing your own truth. Or there could be somebody else around you who's going through some sort of heartbreak, and you're offering some sort of truth coming towards you. For some of you, this is like you're seeing the truth within a situation. And you're looking to, this isn't healing, it's you're sad. Something that you once loved, you're seeing the truth within it. And you could be planning to make some sort of move. Or you're looking towards your future. It's like you're figuring out what it is you want to do. What are your next steps? I'm picturing a whole new world. I don't know, something Aladdin might resonate with you. But there could be some sort of inner truth that you're facing. And it could be making you a little bit emotional. You got peace. Flow cleanses all wounds. Trust the current within. Peace opens the way. Whatever this heartbreak is, or heartache, or whatever has been hurtful towards you, Scorpio, you're at peace with the situation. You're like, all right, it is what it is. You let it go. But it's still creating some sort of doubt within you. And it could be like this week energy, you're feeling amazing, you're feeling great. But then next week, it's like you're taking a step back and you're like, wait, and you've got some sort of doubt, and it's making you a little bit emotional. There could be something that's causing like a ripple effect. Like by you doing some sort of situation, it's causing this ripple effect, and now you're doubting yourself. You could be doubting your own intuition. You could be just like, what, like, I thought I was all good. I thought we were ready to go, but now you're like doubting yourself. And week 2 of May here, oops, you got the 9 of Pentacles. You're looking good in your energy with the Queen of Pentacles here and the Wheel of Fortune. So there could have been something that was, may have affected your stability at one point in time and you were doubtful, but by week 2, you're seeing some sort of progress. Things are turning in your favor, Scorpio, and you were sitting in this Queen of Pentacles energy. You may have been manifesting some sort of luxurious lifestyle or whatever, or just that's kind of like what you're planning to move towards, and you're going to be seeing something coming back towards you. It could be in terms of your own stability, home life. You're feeling secure within yourself. And you got here, it's like the golden key, time. Time reveals truth, patience unlocks miracles, and cycles guard awe. So, time. I'm getting like you want to slow down time. I don't know why. Like you want things to kind of slow down. Things may be kind of moving a little bit rapidly for you. And it's like you're wanting to slow things down a little bit. I don't think that's for everybody, but there's something like maybe also for you, it's you've taken something slow, and over time you've seen the truth in a situation. You may not, I'm getting like may not have prejudged or went with the crowd. Like you really were somebody who stepped back and tried to look at all sides, all angles, and everything, and not trying to judge one over the other. You really kind of took a step back to try and gather all the facts before you made your decision. And because you've done that, you slowed down to try to pay attention and recognize, you're going to be reaping some sort of reward as well in week 2 of May. You got your willingness to resonate with abundance is the key to unlocking it. Trust in the limitless generosity of the universe, for what you desire is already making its way towards you. So there may have been something that you've been manifesting for a while, and because you have trusted in divine timing, and God's like, all right, I'm getting like my faithful child, it is coming towards you. You know, and have that faith that it is coming in. For some of you, it'll be coming in week 2 of May. Others of you, this is like you may be questioning, when is it coming? Da da da. And it's like, all right, just trust in divine timing. And you are in this energy of trusting. Like, all right, I put my wishes out there. It's what I want, you know, or your prayers out there. This is what I want, God. And because you're trusting in that, it's coming towards you. Competition. Fire. Why did I say fire? 5 swords. You're protecting yourself, protecting what it is that belongs to you. You may have felt some sort of conflict around you, or somebody who may have felt like that they were competing with you, or you may have felt like somebody was trying to compete with you where you weren't even trying to compete. But yet you feel like you've had to kind of protect yourself in a situation. You're ready to go to battle if you need to. You done fought 3, well 2. You got the other sword in your hand. It's pointed downward, but it's like you may have just finished some sort of battle, even if it's within yourself or, you know, with other people. It's like you've just finished this and you're ready to, okay, that's another one down. But you still got 2 more here to where you're ready and be like, bring it on. Like, I got 2 more. I can keep going. We want to keep doing this. You know, against somebody who's just trying to compete with you. They're envious. They're jealous of what it is. Either that they know you got coming in towards you, because you are manifesting this, Scorpio. You are manifesting something, and it could be like beyond your dreams, beyond what you even imagined. And God's telling you, look, you may have lived in poverty. You may have gone through this, and you are putting in the work, and everything that you've put in the work for, you are now going to be blessed with this abundance. And you may have somebody knowing that you've got this coming towards you, and they're wanting to, I think it's like take you down a notch, because maybe for some of you it's like you're in this very powerful energy and they're not liking that. They don't like to see that. But you got 4 cups here, and you have an offer coming in towards you, and it may be something that other people have wanted. Like they could have been fighting for whatever offer it is coming in towards you. Now, for some of you, it could be a job opportunity coming in towards you that you've had to not just fight for, but apply for. But you know that there's other people out there that you feel may be better at that job, but yet it's only your own self-doubts. It's only you in your head. But you may be the perfect person for this position. And here with the 7 of Cups, you're like, okay, well, here you were contemplating this offer. Should I? You've gone within. Intuition. You're thinking about it. And then here with the 7 of Cups, you're like, okay, I think I like this. I think I like this cup. I think I'm going to take this cup. You know, and it's like, all right, so, and it's something that you know you're going to love doing. Adaptability, but there's a need to be able to adapt to whatever circumstances, whatever this opportunity is for you. But you may fear that you're not able to adapt to this. There's something about conformity. Be careful of somebody trying to make you conform to their, I'm getting like Meryl, something about Meryl. Why Meryl Streep? Meryl? Oh, but their moral code, like if they're not somebody who is trustworthy or somebody who is just use your intuition, is what I'm going to say. Because you want to make sure that you're in alignment with whatever's being presented to you. That it's going to fit you and suit you. Hey, Pammy Bear. And you may be fearful that you're not, like, I'm also getting like you're, like you're too set in your ways, and that you're not going to be able to kind of like adapt to a new situation or a new environment. But you got fear distorts your actions, making you act from feelings of powerlessness and limitation. Recognize when you are acting from fear and consciously choose love instead. You may be fearing like something's not going to work out. Maybe you kind of butt heads, maybe like with coworkers, or maybe you fear that they're wanting you to conform or put you in a box of some sort, and you're not meant to be just put into some sort of box. You're meant to just, it's like go with the flow. You're meant to do what you're meant to do. You're not meant to be constrained. And maybe you have a fear of like somebody trying to restrict you from doing what it is that you're meant to do. All right, in the last week, it's recovery. Yeah, okay, you got Megan Trainor on. It's like, if I was you, I'd want to be me too. That's the energy you need to be in. It's like almost the end of week 3 into week 4. It's like that's the energy you need to be kind of in. That courage, you know, overcoming this fear. And you're going to have competitors. You're going to have people who are going to be looking at you. And it is like, okay, maybe that person's better for the job, or maybe I'm not, or whatever. But you actually have people looking at you like they want to be you, you know, or they want to have the skill set that you have. Maybe not be you per se, but like have that skill set that maybe they feel that they are lacking. You're like in this energy, like, if I was you, I'd want to be me too. Or that's what you need to. Not so much of an ego thing, but it's like you may have gone through the schooling, the college, or this or that, and obtained all the knowledge, but you put in the work to do that. And now you have people who aren't or haven't, and they want to, it's like they envy you because of your knowledge, because of your gifts, because of your strength, because of whatever it is that you have. But they didn't go through all the same shit that you've had to go through to obtain all that. And so there you've got people who are just wanting to take that from you. I don't know, maybe it's something you've worked for all your life and you're finally getting it coming in, but you got envious people. And you're like, yeah, okay, I worked hard for this. It could be like your dream car, your dream home. You're like, yeah, I worked hard for this. Maybe you fear people are going to judge you because you're like leveling up. Who gives a shit? Tell them to go work for it. Tell them they can earn it. You know, and sometimes you got to be careful with people who are envious and trying to take what it is that you want, because God will be like, okay, you want it? All right, I'm going to put you through the same tests and trials and everything that that person has had to go through, and see if you can withstand that storm and to level up the way that that person did. And I'm going to tell you, Many people are not able to walk in the same shoes that you've had to walk through to get what it is that you've gotten. And they will fall flat on their freaking face trying to obtain it the way you've had to obtain it. Scorpios, y'all are strong. End of the month, you've got Wheel of Fortune. Forgiveness, recovery. You're forgiving yourself from a situation. You've healed. It's 5 of Cups in reverse. You're accepting. It's like accepting your accountability in a situation, and leaving what belongs to somebody else, leaving it on them. Maybe you sought forgiveness from the other person and you've received that, or it's like, ask God for forgiveness kind of thing. And because you're doing that, things are changing and turning in your favor, working out for you. Your intuition may have been blocked because you may feel like you couldn't forgive yourself for a situation. And by doing that, it's blocked your own intuition. Now there's something about coming together, working together, and forgiving, again, with that forgiving yourself, letting it go. Your intuition is going to be unblocked because you got recovery key here as well. It's like, okay, now I see what's been blocking me. Okay, let me release this, let it go. The puzzle pieces have come together. Maybe you finally gained the last little puzzle piece that you needed for some sort of truth. And finally you have everything that you need. For some of you, it's like, and now you're ready for a new cycle, a new beginning, a fresh start. After, going through, you've gone through some sort of heartache, heartbreak. By the end of the month, you were like, gathered the last, it's like closed, finally the last little piece of that dam, is finally filled, and you're able to kind of move forth. You feel like you're strong enough within yourself. You may have had to go through some sort of detour to get you back onto your path, or you're being redirected in some way, shape, or form. You could be like either entering another timeline, or you are being redirected so you don't have to face some new obstacle or some new challenge or some new heartache or heartbreak. So it's like you've learned your lessons. You've accepted, like, I don't know, you could have gone through some sort of karma as well. That don't have to be. But you've accepted, you're like, all right, let go, let God, I'm at peace, like whatever happens, happens. It's like, maybe you've done something wrong, like you did something wrong, or somebody in your energy is wanting to come to you. They know they did something wrong. You're like, all right, let bygones be bygones. You're finally in this energy of like, I'm at peace. I'm just, whatever comes in my way. Like, okay, I may have done something wrong and God may punish me, and it's okay. Let me take my ass whooping and then just go ahead. For some of you, because you've gone and asked for some sort of forgiveness, and because you've been able to maybe make something right in a situation, you are now being detoured because you're not going to have to face some sort of karma that maybe others are facing and dealing with. I'm not saying you're going to receive dharma, but it's like, all right, well, I'm not going to have to punish you in some way, shape, or form because you've done what you've needed to do. It's like you've seen something clearly, you got the last piece of the puzzle, and it's like, okay. It could have been also, Scorpio, you may have been a bystander in a situation, something that you kind of maybe knew about, but maybe didn't act on it. And even if somebody knows something and didn't act on it, they can also receive some sort of backlash or karma. So just because they didn't do what they were knowingly being guided to do. So sometimes even like just being a side party to a situation, you can get your butt handed to you by God too. It's like, when something explodes, it's like it's shrapnel. Even from a far distance, you get like the way outer effects of it. All right, let me take a drink. YouTube irritates my hiney, and that's oh, all right. Let me take a drink. Okay, we're on the other side now, and I'm like, I just got to take a drink, buy me a drink. Somebody could be going out, overindulging. They could be quitting. Buy you a drink. Ooh, maybe somebody wants to take you out, Scorpio. They want to buy you a drink. Be careful. I'm getting something, slipping something into somebody's drink in an effort to try to, you know, take advantage, harm you. Just watch your drinks if you're going out to the club this month or going out to the bar. Even if you're going out on a date. And say it's like a blind date, or it's just somebody that maybe you've been talking to for a little while. It could have been like an online connection. But like when you come together with this person, like it could be like a first date, a first meetup in person. Just be careful until you really can trust this person. When Scorpio, I know y'all and your trust issues. Not saying every Scorpio has trust issues, but come on now. Most of y'all have already done a lot of your background checks before you even make it out that door. I'm drinking a pop. Drinking a Pepsi. Okay, you could be dealing with somebody, they want you for your money. Or to use you for what it is that you got. Or this is giving me too. Maybe Scorpio, you're like, you know what? I want to marry somebody who's financially stable. Not so much a gold digger, but you're just like, maybe you've taken care of somebody for so long that you're like, I want somebody who's financially stable on their own. Somebody I don't have to take care of financially. Just, I don't know, there's something maybe even about marrying for money. Scorpio. I know this, I think for Scorpio, this keeps coming out for you. Or just to use you for your assets. Okay, if I want to put these together, there could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who's got some sort of health issue going on, and they're coming in to talk to you this month. And they're going to be like, nah, it wasn't me. They could be blaming you for some sort of health issue. And it could even be mental health, like, because with this narcissist card, it's like somebody who making you doubt your own reality. But I'm getting like, for some of you, you're seeing right through it. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or somebody who has that in a prominent placement in their chart. Hey, Dan! What's up, Dan the man? Alright, rock bottom. Oh. Okay, you got somebody coming in trying to use you? You may have them blocked. They could be in so much financial debt that they are really trying to dig themselves out of it. For some of you, this could be karmic debt as well. And this person's like, why does this shit keep happening to me? Bruh, you haven't paid off that karmic debt yet. And they're probably trying to figure out, how do I get out of this? How, you know, because it could be like somebody's getting They're getting their ass handed to them by the universe. Oh, shit. They're like, oh. It's like this person could be dealing with tower after tower after tower after tower. And it's like, why? But it's because they haven't paid off their karmic debt. Or made something right. Or they're doing something with this gold digger energy. Like, could be financial debt as well. Trying to figure out how to get themselves unstuck financially. Or for some of you, there could have been somebody who's trying to cause some sort of instability to your finances to get you to a point where you hit rock bottom, but yet that's just backlashing on them. Be careful, Scorpio, because it's like this, you keep got somebody in your energy who is just really wanting to use you. Or maybe you've been dealing with this here in the past. Let me see what this card has. What do we have for this week for Scorps? This gold digger energy. Yeah, you've blocked this person. This person cannot cross your boundaries. They cannot cross your threshold. They've been blocked from communicating with you. This could be you. Could be an energetic block. You could have cut cords or whatever with this person. It could be like you were just ignoring their messages, their emails or whatever. Or they're blocked some way, shape, or form from being able to communicate with you. And this person is trying to figure out a way to get themselves unblocked, unstuck. But they only want to come in towards to use you. Or you have somebody who wants to be with you that is trying to block communication between you and another person. And this person is like, I'm done trying. I don't know what else I can do to try and communicate with this person, you know, with you, Scorpio, or you know, flip it, switch it. You're like, I don't know what else to do. How am I supposed to communicate with this person? Maybe you're not receiving their messages. Tech, something about tech, and they're just like, what the shit, what am I supposed to do? Be careful. Somebody could be like, if they're really wanting to target you that bad or come towards you, and you could be a target, don't have to be, but you could have somebody who is, if they really want to be with you, they'll figure it out, they'll show up or whatever. And I'm getting like there could be, ooh, I'm hot, I'm heated. Ooh, somebody's heated, somebody's angry because they don't want something to come together. Ooh, angry. Slowly figure out where you can be me without people going, ew. Why would people go, ew? And why would people go, ew? Why are people going, ew? You've been dealing with judgy ass people? Is that what it is? Just go ew to them judgy ass people. The hell with them. Oh, I get angry with people who act like that they're all freaking like, oh my gosh. Like, you can't sit at our table. Let me tell you what, honey. You can sit at this table. Okay? Ain't nobody in here is going to be like, ew, with you. That irritates me. You're raunchy? Oh, well, let me tell you. Sometimes I could be of that mindset, and I might say ew to something. You're like, but it ain't like that, you know. No, we don't judge up in here. Everybody's treated with respect up in this house. We treat everybody with respect. Even if we are not on the same page, you know, we may disagree about something and it's beliefs or whatever, it's still the respect. You show that person that respect. Point blank, period. Like, 'cause, you know, politics especially, you know, like, I don't want to even want to talk politics up in here. I know every once in a great while it comes up, or even during, like, the Dark Series read, it might come up. But there's people on two different sides of the fence. Or three or four or five. I don't give a shit. But you know what? We come together and treat each other with respect in this channel. And if anybody is disrespected in this channel, they are gone. Point blank. So, don't even get me started. Like, this should feel like home to people. Like, the group, the friends, the people coming in into the chat. This should feel like home. You made a joke about sugar mamas. Let me tell you, I've been there. This sugar mama. I am not trying to be somebody else's sugar mama. I've been like, God, okay, can we flip the script on this one? Like, I don't want to be anybody's sugar mama. Just somebody who is stable on their own, so I ain't gotta take care of them. Exactly. We fix them crowns. We place them crowns on their head and be like, rise up, my king. Well, maybe not my king, but rise up, king. Or queen, rise up. When it's like, bring on some sugar mamas. You'd shovel horse crap for a new try. Let me tell you something. That you said that, and it's so weird. Because I think I said something, it was a few weeks ago, to my daughter, that when it comes time during spring season, growing up, it would be so funny because, like, my dad, like, people would, like, use manure and things like that in their gardens or their fields and things like that. So of course, when they use that during that time because they're planting the fields, it freaking stinks, right? Especially out in the country. My dad was so freaking weird. I don't know. He would know the different smells. Like, he'd be like, that's horse manure, that's cow manure, that's whatever. And I'm like, how do you know the smell of the different shit? Like, really? Like, how do you really know the difference? I'm like, I've never really spent time to, like, stick my nose up in there and be like, yep, smells like horse shit. My dad was so, and he would do that every year, and I'd always be like, how do you know? And even when my dad went hunting, I used to laugh at him. Oh my gosh, I would die laughing at him when he went hunting. And I don't even know what this got to do with anything. So I don't know, maybe you're dealing with a hunter, Scorpio, but my dad, when he would go deer hunting, he would pour deer piss all over him just so he, could mask his smell. And I'm like, when I first heard that, I freaking lost it. I'm like, it's just the thought of, like, how do they even obtain the deer piss? Like, you got somebody following a deer with a cup, like, you're just waiting. I'm like, what the shit? I mean, I'm sure that they have other methods and means, like, if they pee, like pet deer or whatever, where they, like, pee and it drains down into something. But I just get the visual of, like, somebody just following a deer around with a cup, waiting for it to piss in a cup. Just like when you're pregnant, it's like, all right, here you go pee in a cup. Somebody could be finding out they're pregnant this month. They're having a baby. I don't know. But that's just so funny. I'm like, oh, I can't. I just can't. And I asked my dad, I told my dad when I found that out, I was like, dude, I'll piss on you for free. Like, what the shit? It was so weird. Okay. I'm sorry. We went off on a whole entire different... See, like... the pig shit. I mean... bullshit, horse shit. Like, it just smells like shit to me. Like, whatever. Like, what the hell? My dad would always crack me up. Because I'd be like, what are you up? Like, a horse's ass? Trying to smell the difference? Be like, oh, okay, that's what a horse smells like. Then follow the cow's ass and be like, oh, okay. And then, like, what, they have, like, shit tests or something to try to deviate the difference? It's so weird. I don't even know. Why are we talking about this? I don't know. I could be, are you a farmer? Are you planting a garden this month? You using some manure this month? I don't know. Or then maybe there's something like you need to add some manure to your garden to help it grow. Adding some shit to your garden to help it grow. Okay, that's giving me like, the divine is or God has put you through enough shit. Like, put you through enough. And you could be asking, like, why have I been going through this over and over and over? Especially this right here. And the answer to that question is to help you grow, to help you blossom, to give you knowledge, to help others as well. Now, I don't know how I can, that is so... Well, we're combining the horse shit along with your, read, but it's like you've gone through all this crap in order to allow you to blossom, allow you to grow. And pretty soon you're going to see or feel like a different person. And it's like coming into your own. You're finally growing, blooming, blossoming, and you're coming into your own. And for some of you, it's like you may have been in your if you're females, you may have been in your, or even, men, masculine energy for so long. You're finally able to tap more into that feminine energy of yours. And you're feeling good about yourself. You're loving you, taking care of you. And other people around you are able to see that and notice it. That you're finally loving you, loving where you're at in life. Interesting. I love how that just kind of like a roundabout. It's so weird. Just be careful of somebody wanting to come in and piss on you. You don't want that. Okay? It's so... Such a weird freaking transition and how it's coming together. That's so weird. All right, you could be bumping heads with somebody. It's an argument or a dispute. Somebody's wanting to take a risk, but it could be like they're at odds with themselves whether or not they want to come in and take some sort of risk with you. Or somebody could be letting their ego hold them back from taking a risk. Because they may feel like it'll cause some sort of conflict between the two of you. This person is having to face themselves. They could be going through a dark night. Somebody around you. This is also giving me compartmentalization. So they're unpacking all the boxes within. This may be somebody who is very, they compartmentalize their emotions or situations that they've gone through. They're like, okay, you know what, fine, we've done this, we've gone, let me just set this to the side and I'm going to focus on something else. I'll deal with this later. I don't even want to think about it. And it's like put in a box, stored away until later, until they feel like addressing it. Well, all of these unopened boxes here is now coming up to the surface. And with Scorpio energy, that's kind of what it is. And this person is like, all right, they're willing to kind of go within, face themselves. But at the same time, it's like arguing with themselves. I don't know why I'm getting Jeff Dunham with that, the series Arguing with Myself. But it's like they're in conflict There could be something about moving as well to someplace that feels similar but not. Or somebody's wanting to move towards somebody who they feel is their, it could be twin flame, because with this mirror here facing the mirror, it's like mirroring energy, so which does give me twin flame energy. But they could be wanting to move into that direction, but there's something about their ego holding them back, and they're going within, and it's like they're fighting with themselves about whether they should, whether they shouldn't, whether they want to or don't. Is it beneficial? Is it not beneficial? It's like you're going back and forth with yourself. Or you could be in, you know, back and forth with your person, and you're now like, things that have happened in the past, it's like now you're wanting to unbox that, unpack that. You're wanting to address those certain things that may have been kind of stored away. And it's like, okay, now is the time. But somebody is not wanting to address it for whatever reason. Like they know that they need to, but at the same time, they don't want to. It's like they don't want to face themselves. Maybe you're forcing this person to face themselves and they don't like it. Okay, week 2 of May, you got healer, secret accounts. You could have somebody who's spying and watching you. They want to come in and heal a situation. They want to talk to you. They want forgiveness. They want to compromise. Work it out. This person could be, they know that they're going through some sort of karma, so now they want to come in and try and heal a connection with you. They could be spying and watching you from secret accounts. But they want to heal something with you and to actually talk to you about this. But it's kind of like they're waiting for the right time. Okay, week 3. You had like, shut up and dance with me. Like somebody definitely doesn't want to address it. They just want to bypass some sort of obstacles. They don't want any of this unpacked. They want to bypass it and just get to the good stuff. They want to get to the celebration. You could be celebrating a healthy new connection. Again, this card here, it's ego. It's very egotistical. Somebody could be trying to control a situation with you. Again, healing. You could be finding out something about somebody's health. Somebody could be in their, again with the ego. In their ego. They could be dealing with an ego death, and when they've gone through this ego death, it's like, alright, they're feeling happier, healthier, lighter. They're pouring that love into themselves. This does say it's for some of you, you could be, it could be a very selfish thing that you may feel like you're being selfish. Because with this right here, it's like, no, it looks like he's saying no. No. Which sometimes people need to hear the word no. And that's okay. You could have somebody who's wanting to come in and like pour a bunch of shit on you. Piss all over you, whatever. And you're like, no, no more. You're taking your power back. You're loving on you. And sometimes people don't like you to hear the word no. They're going to be like, oh, you're just being selfish. No, no, no. I'm taking care of my energy. I'm taking care of me. I can't handle no more right now. Like you may feel like you are in over your head. And you're like, I can't handle this no more. I'm taking care of my mental health. I'm taking care of my home, you know, your family or whatever. And if they can't come in and come in correct, you're like, no. So be careful you're not being too rigid though, to where maybe somebody doesn't feel like that they can live up to your standards or whatever. Because you may have high standards, and there's nothing wrong with having high standards and high expectations for somebody, because of the fact that you want somebody who's going to come into you and bring you happiness, bring peace, bring, you know, happy, healthy relationship with them. Not somebody who's going to bring chaos and conflict and all this. You may be dealing with somebody who is very controlling, who does like drama, who does like conflict, and you're saying, no, no more. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to do this. I'm done. And by doing that, you are going to be celebrating. You're going to, or be celebrated, or you're going to be, you know, by doing that, your health will be increasing. You're going to feel good about yourself, etc. By the end of the month, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The air sign. Something could be taking off for you. Or somebody's been humbled. And they've been watching you. Be very careful. Somebody's tracking you. Here, secret accounts. You could be being tracked, watched. Definitely being tracked and watched. Could be by a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or they have it in their chart. But you're breaking free from this. And you're going to feel freer. For some of you, you just don't care. If you're being tracked, could be in your car, in your phone, in within your home, you don't care. You're just living your life. But for some of you, you could have felt bound. It could be, it feels like maybe stuck, trapped in a certain location. And you're no longer feeling like you have to stay stuck there. It's like you're spreading your wings. You're like you could be breaking the chains, breaking the cord, or cutting the cord, or whatever, from an air sign. And your feeling is so much lighter and so much freer. Awesome. Get it, Scorps. Alright, now let's go back to this week reflecting. Again, somebody's really trying to figure out a way to come across your boundaries, Scorpio. You're just not paying the person any mind. And they're like, but why? They're looking back at all the things that you could have somebody who's looking back at all the things that they've done. You could have somebody who's really trying to come in to apologize to you. And you're just like, no. Because maybe you see that this person just, maybe you feel this person just wants something from you. Like you sense it, you feel it, and you're like, yeah, no. But this person is like taking a look at themselves and they're like, yeah, I know I did Scorpio wrong. I want to fix this with them. You've got this person way in over their head, Scorpio. It's getting to the point where it's like you may have walked away from the situation or just given up. And it doesn't even have to be a person. It could be a job or project or whatever it is as well, that maybe you thought was going to be more financially beneficial. Oh, there's a sickle or scythe. Sudden. Oh. Could be a surprise coming your way. Or somebody is really facing the reality of like why they're receiving some sort of karma. For some of you, there may be somebody who, and I'm not wishing this upon anybody. This could be somebody that you know, Scorpio. It says sudden or unexpected accident, a cut, which means you could be cutting cords with this person as well. Or releasing, letting something go. It does say harvest, so you could be harvesting the rewards for your efforts, and liberating yourself, freeing yourself from a situation here as well. But it does say shock. There's something that's going to be coming towards you as a shock this week. And it's something, okay, you got ripping off the Band-Aid, a surprise, and a reckoning. That reckoning is what's giving me that karma. Somebody who's looking back and why they've received so much or been dealing with so much bullshit in their lives, and they're ready to break free from this situation. Somebody's going through it this week. could have had some sort of big bill or something come in or come up, and it's hitting somebody in the pocket. Or somebody is worried that they are going to receive some sort of karma. And because of that, they're looking at everything that they've done towards you, Scorpio. They could, like I said, they could be somebody wanting to come in to apologize. This person, like, because they don't want some sort of karmic retribution. Be dealing with a Gemini. That's the confirmation on that Gemini there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright. Moving in silence. Somebody could have been throwing, like, it's like lies, deception. But whatever it is you've got planned, you're keeping it quiet. It's a Tower moment. Somebody could be trying to cause you a Tower moment. Could be trying to sacrifice you. Cause you some sort of suffering. It's like a humiliation ritual. But you're triumphantly moving through this. Oh, somebody, the truth is being revealed. Okay, somebody's trying to keep this hidden, this truth hidden. But it is like a dam. It's leaking. Somebody's leaking information. Releasing truths. It's like, it could be like bit by bit by bit, like pieces of truth to like fill in the gaps in a way. About somebody who was being sacrificed. This could have already happened in the past, but the Tower is coming down now or next week. And it's slow moving. Somebody's been taking their sweet time with releasing some information. Lifetimes. This is somebody you could have dealt with from lifetime after lifetime. And you got from the past, long ago, old age, refined government institutions. So this could be somebody who was a part of some sort of group collab, coven, part of the government, education. So it could be teachers, could have been involved, or someone in the education system, or you'd be, a teacher of some sort. You got taking it slow, enduring, and distinguished. So, but a Tower moment does mean just change, some sort of change. Somebody's changing. It's like behind the scenes, changing their perspectives, but it's also like it's conflicting with themselves. There could be some sort of information that they're receiving, but it's conflicting information. It's contradictory. And they're behind the scenes watching, trying to receive or gain truth, putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Per se. Crown of Thorns. You've got here a martyr, ultimate sacrifice, triumph over evil, noble, self-sacrificing. They could be like, could have wanted you to self-sacrifice or self-eliminate. You got adversity, humility, put others first. You could be somebody who does put others first, and like somebody's trying to take advantage of that. Persecution, suffering, voluntary, and divine love. Next week, you're going to see a change, definite change, purging, releasing. Again, information is going to be coming. You could be receiving downloads as well. I mean, it could be conflicting. with what maybe you thought you had already known or believed, but it's like you're now like unpacking what you know to be true through intuition and not what you've been fed. Communicates. Okay. Somebody's trying to hook you, hook and bait you. You could be a healer of some sort. You don't have to be. Or somebody does want to come in and heal with you. Hooked. Somebody could be trying to talk to you behind false accounts, fake accounts, to try to get you stuck in a situation. Or they used... I did say earlier about the cherry picking information, and it's only because they were trying to get somebody caught up in a situation that they didn't want to be in, and somebody is revealing this information. You got the white horse. Oh, love the white horse. Somebody coming in on a white horse. You're breaking free from something that someone tried to keep you trapped in. Somebody was trying to tame you because you're like, you wouldn't conform for some of you because you are meant to be a free-spirited type of person. You've got wild, strong emotions, desire, driving force, unbridled, sexual energy, freedom, unleash the inner beast. Ooh, Scorpio, go for it, baby. Unleash that inner beast. Oof. And gavel. Justice is being brought. Because you're breaking free from whatever it is that you felt like has had you bound. You could be like a victim of bullying, online bullying or some way, shape, and like they've been like, they could be getting in trouble for this. You got conviction, decisions made, even if it's by God. God's like, you know what? Not my child. And by week 2, decisions have been made. Somebody could be feeling the conviction within their souls, and it's like, uh-oh. Decisions made, pay attention, offer accepted, legal matters, court order. Something's trying to be balanced, be free. Finished, you're being, it's got being judged, bring order, serious situation, important decision, and assertion. So there could be a decision that you're needing to make, a very big decision that's going to try and help balance out a situation. And it's like you're coming in, someone or some, or a decision could be coming in quick for you. That's going to allow you to break free and heal. Either heal you, heal a relationship, heal some sort of situation. Things are being balanced out by week 2 of May. And then, bad reputation. I heard Taylor Swift, right before I started this live, it was, blank space. Somebody could be wanting to come in and be like, oh, they want to date you or whatever. But this person could have a long list of ex-lovers. Or just because they've dated maybe many people, somebody's trying to say that, give you a bad reputation. They're trying to lie and speak ill of you because of maybe relationships that you've had in the past. Somebody could be wanting to try and control you or or they're trying to fix their own reputation. Or they're trying to make somebody else look out to be a bad person when they're not. There's something about seeing things, it's black and white, but there's also the gray area. So there's something about taking a look at a situation in more of a gray area perspective rather than the black and white perspective. But I'm getting also somebody's trying to control an outcome, control a narrative because they don't want to be looked at a certain way. All right, you've got the Crow. The crow always, to me, okay, means death, impending doom, etc. That's me. So I've had experiences in my life, and that's the reason why I say that, is like within 72 hours of me seeing a crow, within 72 hours somebody has passed away. This could be somebody's reputation that, you know, people maybe spoke ill of is being restored, and it's like within 72 hours and this person's being celebrated. However, there could also be somebody who they may have been celebrated and may have been looked at as like this, like, oh, you know, like people look up to this person, but it's a fake facade and they're trying to protect that reputation. However, it's coming to an end. People are going to be starting to see this person truly for what they are. They may think their shit don't stink, the roses. However, they're going down. Now, for some of you, your reputation is being restored. And you're going to be looking good. You're going to be blossoming because they may have like talked ill about you. Karma does come around for that. But yet, your reputation being restored. You could have a new love interest coming in towards you. Now, for some of you, this could have been a love interest. It could be ending because this person could be too controlling. Or for some of you, this love interest is coming in week 3 of May. Somebody from your past. You got love, romance, affection, appreciation. You're being shown the appreciation. You're given the flowers that you deserve. You got devotion, fond, delighted, high emotional IQ, gifts, friendship, infatuated. You could have somebody infatuated with you who's trying to control you, for some of you. Enchanted, passion, fidelity, tender, yearning, and attached. This person feels like, you know, you're theirs. But you have memories. So this is like with the crow. Remembering mystery. Magical power, a new event or happening, clever problem solver, observant, and an omen. So, and now that's not going to be for everybody, but there's somebody who is looking back towards their past and they're remembering maybe the love or the friendship that you've had between the two of you, and maybe it helped amplified them. You brought out the good in this person. Or they feel like you brought out some sort of goodness within them, some sort of good feelings. You've like amped this person up in some way, shape, or form. You could be a Pisces or dealing with one Scorpio, Aquarius, or Gemini. And then you've got Scorpio here. So it could be another Scorpio, or this is you in your power. Screenshot. Somebody could have found evidence about somebody else tracking somebody. Where they go, what they do. Or you've got somebody who's going to be feeling like absolute shit. Yeah, because they get caught. Surveillancing. You got bridge. Oh, communication. Unite, connecting. You could be coming into collaboration with somebody to take somebody else down. This could even be like on your PC, your laptops, your, could be your cell phones. It could be, like I said, through your car. It could be any means that you're being tracked and watched and spied on. They could have been hacking into your email accounts, into your social media accounts, just trying to gain some sort of information on you or about you, to spy on you, what it is that you're going to do next. And they're getting caught up. They're going to be humiliated at the end of the month and getting caught for doing something. But you got communication, unite. Yeah, you got somebody's wanting to come in and collab with you. You're overcoming some sort of obstacles together, and you're able to build a bridge between you and whoever is coming towards you. They could be giving you this evidence, or just presenting this evidence, and it's able to repair something between the two of you. Taking back your power. a surge of power. You got power, destruction, trouble, electric display, a warning, out of control. Somebody's going to be acting like out of their elements. You got energy shift, conflict, triumph over evil, fierce, booming, conflict, opportunity to overcome, to build a bridge, overcoming barriers, communicate. There's something, somebody's going to come in, communicate something. It might piss you off, but it's going to make you feel empowered at the end of the month. So this could be, we got Pisces here. This could be like the theme. Somebody's working on something behind the scenes to try and gather this information. Somebody could be trying to get rid of their communications. So like deleting communications, it's kind of like trying to scrub any information off their PCs or phones or whatever. They're trying to scrub it so that way they don't get caught. But the fact of the matter of it is there's a digital footprint. And people think that they can erase or whatever a digital footprint, but you can't. What's on there, it's on there. Even if you try and delete it off of your PC or, tablets or phones or whatever, no, there's a footprint, a digital footprint on there. And authorities can tap into that. So there could be somebody who's going to be finding out the hard way how that goes. So if somebody's tried to delete photos or try to delete videos, those can all be pulled back up. Even if somebody's trying to plant videos or photos or whatever, that can be tracked and traced as well. Ooh, dang. Like, y'all know, like the FBI, CIA, all those agencies, they got the skill set, the capabilities, even like PIs who are former agency members, they got the skills. So be careful, be careful. Don't be doing something dirty, Scorpios. Or this is somebody around you and they're getting caught up. They could be getting ready to go to jail. They gonna get locked up. I just got, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Somebody gonna be like, oh no. Or somebody's like, oh no, it's not gonna be me. They can't find me. But you could have somebody who's on the run. Trying to go on the run, trying to hide. Because they know they're gonna get caught up. Okay. Other zodiac signs you could be dealing with this month, Scorpio, Aries, or you are tapping into that Aries energy. You've got passionate, activist, a disruptor, which is somebody who, they say disruptor. I mean, you could be causing some sort of conflict, or you're dealing with an Aries causing conflict, or you're tapping into this energy where that disruptor, you're not following by somebody's rules. You're not conforming. You're not doing what somebody wants you to do. And it's because you were born to stand out, baby boo. You're born to do what you're meant to do. You're driven, passionate, going after what it is you want. Sometimes people don't like that. Scorpio, that's your energy. You could be rebranding yourself. Sagittarius, again, double confirmation on the Aries, Scorpio. Studying, asking questions, thinker, truth seeker. You're seeking some sort of truth in a situation. The hero. Aries, you could be dealing with an Aries who's a hero, or you're coming in to the rescue. You got cowboy. Giddy up, baby, giddy up. Brave, undaunted. Somebody's coming in to take some sort of action towards you. Libra energy, you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Cancer. There's somebody wanting to love you. They want to commit to you. Then you've got the twin. Could be your twin flame coming in, Scorpio. Or you're dealing with this is Gemini, who are the twins. Somebody who is like back and forth, adaptable, duality, shapeshifter. Oh, You could be finding out like somebody's wanting to change their story, or they're going back up and forth on their stories, and you're like, wait a minute, didn't you just say this? Now you're saying this. Which one is it? You're picking up on that, Scorpio. Protector. Somebody's wanting to come in and protect you, or you're needing to protect your spark. Protect what it is that you're wanting to start, to begin manifesting. Or somebody wanting to come in. Look, it's Cancer energy. Is very it's like a very noble energy, trying to protect you from a fallout, maybe. The believer, you got Pisces. It's double confirmation on that Libra energy. The judge, again with the balancing something out. Somebody's going to find out some sort of truth, and they're going to speak it because it feels right to them. You got the mystic, intuitive, seeker of higher truth. Somebody's I don't know, I just got, here I come to save the day. That's so weird. But it's like they're seeking some sort of truth within, and now because the truth has been revealed, it's like, here I come to save the day. Pisces, Aries, that's so weird. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Alright, you got Taurus, builder. Somebody wants to come in and build with you. A stable foundation. You could be dealing, I don't know, somebody could work construction. Somebody, could be, they could be a cowboy. I don't know. Somebody likes to ride horses. I don't know. Maybe you're going horseback riding as well this month. Then you got the caregiver with Cancer. Double confirmation on that Cancer energy. Comforting, selfless, compassionate. So you've got, let's see, Aries. You could be dealing with 2 Aries or just Aries heavy. Scorpio. You could be dealing with another Scorpio. Or somebody who has prominent Scorpio in the chart. You got Sag. You could be dealing with it this month. Libra, you've got double confirmation on the Libra energy. Gemini. Cancer, double confirmation on Cancer. Double confirmation on Pisces. And then you've got this Taurus energy here as well. So those are who you could be dealing with this month, Scorpio. This coming month in May. Scorpio, your read tonight, I'm telling you, it was the most randomest, weirdest read I think I've done. Funny, weird on how it come about and come around in the topic of conversations, but hey, we get there in the end, don't we? And you're going to get there in the end. You're going to get what it is that you want. All right. You watched Jeff the other day on the new show. I don't think I've ever seen... I haven't seen that. I love Jeff Dunham. I really wanted to go see him live when he come to town. I really wanted to go see him. Someone who plays with puppets for a living. Got their hand up a puppet's ass. Yeah, that's funny though. But he jokes about that himself, so I'm not like poking fun at him or anything. So, alright. I appreciate all y'all for being here. Thank you, Dan, Pammy Bear Infinite. Who else was in here? I think that's all y'all was in here. Lisa, my Lisa. Oh, Lisa, did I not say hi to you? I know I did. I had to have said hi to you, Lisa. Lisa's always in and out and about, doing here, she's here, there, everywhere. And Sela, I appreciate you being here too as well, darling. Oh, y'all, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I think I'm going to get some sleep. Tomorrow, we got Scorpio. Okay, we'll do Sag, I think, tomorrow. I might do a pre-record for Sag, and then Capricorn and Aquarius. We might go live tomorrow night for it. Or maybe I'll do Sag and Cap pre-records and then do live tomorrow evening for Aquarius. We'll see. We'll see. I know, I think JoJo is supposed to be on, I think tomorrow at 4, but his lives are always so long. And I feel that because I've been there and done it with the all signs. So I understand how long it takes to do those. So I think if we do start, it'll probably be like a 9 o'clock or something start, kind of like what we did tonight. So, all right. I will see y'all later. Some of you I might see in other chat rooms and say hi. If not, then I'll see you tomorrow. But y'all have a fantastic rest of April and enjoy May. Embrace all the beauty and the blooms and nature next month. Get out and about and enjoy it. All right. I'm sending you guys lots of love, prayers, happiness, peace, joy, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys all later. Bye.
At the end of the day, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about what you've done with those accomplishments. It's about who you've lifted up, who you've made better. It's about what you've given back. The most selfish thing you can do in this world is to help someone else, because the gratification, the goodness that comes to you, the good feeling that I get from helping others, nothing's better than that. Not jewelry, not big house I have, not the cars, but the joy. That's where the joy is.
Some people don't get to live soft lives. We get handed chaos, grief, betrayal, and we have to learn how to bloom anyway. We become the ones who know how to carry others when their world falls apart, because we remember what it was like when no one showed up for us. We're not here because it was easy. We're here because we didn't give up.